Hello and welcome to our first Year 11 Parent Support video. I'm Miss Vincent, I'm a Head of House and Raising Standards Leader for Year 11. I'm working with Assistant Head Teacher Mrs Cook to ensure Year 11 students are fully prepared for the year ahead. I'm also here to ensure that parents have all the information that you require to support your child over this year. And I know that some of you have questions about post-16. Now, so far, your child has already had an interview or a meeting with a careers advisor simply to discuss their options post-16 and to give them guidance and advice around this. But there will be plenty more on this as we go through the year. The message that's being given to your child at school at the moment is that they're at the start of a very important but actually an exciting academic year. It comes with pressure and it does require lots of hard work, but it's also an opportunity for them to really prove to themselves what they're capable of. I've told them that it doesn't matter what they have or haven't done until now. They have to focus on looking forwards and making the most of every single lesson from this day on. All the staff here at school are with them. They support them every step of the way. But I also want to ensure that you feel confident in supporting your child through this time, because your interest in them and your help at home can and will make all the difference. But what can you actually do to support your child? Well, first of all, we know there's a strong correlation between attendance and academic achievement. And therefore, the first most important thing you can do is simply ensure your child attends school every day. They will need tools to do the job. So they're going to need somewhere quiet at home that they can study. They will need stationery. They will need subject-specific equipment. And really importantly, they need revision guides. And they can get those from their teachers for each subject that they study. When I say being a study buddy, I don't suggest that you sit next to your child each night studying with them. However, what we do know is that the best way for a child to retain information is for them to actually teach it. So if they come home to you and you ask them what they learned in school that day and get them to teach you what they've learned, it's a really fantastic strategy. They are going to need you to help them get the balance between work and play, and some students we know work too hard and some students we know don't quite work hard enough, but it is about finding that balance. And one of the most important things you can do is to ensure that you limit their screen time. And I know that's easier said than done because teenagers are glued to their mobile phones. However, if they are going to be on their phone until 2 o'clock in the morning each night, they are going to struggle with this year. So help them to find a sensible time to switch off their devices so that they get enough sleep. And we also know that teens are notoriously bad at organising themselves. If you can help them to get their bags packed, ready for the day ahead, it sets them up with a positive mindset and sets them up for a good day. We also say that GCSEs need to be considered a marathon and not a sprint, so they need to start early. This will enable them to avoid any panic in the exam periods. So less is more as long as they start early. And this week we're launching the first phase of our revision programme, and this teaches your child techniques on how to revise, and they get opportunities to practice this every day in school. Early in term 2, we're going to launch our Year 11 Steps to Success handbook, and this sets out exactly what to revise and when they should be revising it, so you will know what to expect to see your child doing at home. And then it is the mock exams, the PPEs at the start of term 3, and we are doing this to give them enough time in order to revise for those PPEs, and also once they've sat them, it gives them enough time to work on any areas where they didn't do so well. We know that emotional well-being and mental health is really important, particularly at a time like this. So please look at the slide of who you can talk to, both in school and external. So what now? Simply be positive about the year ahead. Be excited for them. Be the calming influence that they need at home. We're going to provide all the advice that they need and the guidance they need, and we will also do that for you. For any questions, please get in touch.